Hello, I'm Adam Barralet of Crystal Connections, and today we're exploring a crystal known as Brandenburg Amethyst or Brandberg Quartz. Now, what makes this amethyst variety so fascinating is that it's actually a combination of clear quartz and amethyst and a bit of smoky quartz growing in there. So you can see the beautiful changing colours that you get. Got a couple of other pieces to show you today. Here's my sphere. You can see a bit of purple and the brown in there as well. And this is one of my most prized possessions. This is a Lemurian seed Brandberg Amethyst as well. So where do Brandbergs come from? They are a special type of amethyst that is found only in one place in the world, in Namibia. And the name Brandberg actually comes from this soaring mass of granite, which is the highest mountain in Namibia. Of course, it's called Brandberg. Now, what makes Brandberg so interesting is you have this large amount of amethyst with a bit of clear quartz and smoky quartz, but also you'll find a whole range of sometimes different terminations and inclusions, and even enhydros. Now, enhydros are when little small amounts of water get caught within the crystal, and as you move the crystal, you can see the bubble moving backwards and forwards. In this video, we're going to dive in and explore why this special crystal is so powerful and how you can use it in lots of different ways to bless and bring magic to your life. Brandberg Amethyst is a really great crystal for helping you to gain better understanding of yourself and what's happening in your life. Now, if you're wondering why something keeps happening to you or why something has occurred in your life and you're looking for the greater life lesson, try sitting, wearing or meditating with Brandberg Amethyst to help bring a bit of clarity. Now, sometimes other people do things that you just can't really explain and you don't understand what their motive is. Again, working with Brandberg Amethyst can help you to gain greater understanding of why other people are doing things and what their motives are. If you are looking for the truth and what has actually happened in a situation, again, this is going to be a great crystal to help you support that. This is a really great crystal for helping you come to a greater understanding of things that aren't serving you as well. It's really good if you're kind of stooping into, a bit of a pity party and feeling sorry for yourself. If you're feeling a bit victimized or a bit of martyrdom, then this really helps to lift you out of that. Now, sometimes we just feel a little bit unsettled and we're not too sure why. And Brandberg Amethyst can be a really good one to sit with and kind of contemplate, okay, what's happening here? What are these underlying emotions that are causing me to feel like this and thus causing me to act out in this way and think this way and so on? There's a bit of a saying that a very good friend of mine, Libby Wallmeyer, taught me, and she said, if I knew the answer, what would it be? And that kind of phrasing almost takes you out of this, I don't know what's happening, or why is this happening to me, or this kind of energy of cluelessness into a thought pattern of, I'm on the way of finding the answer. If I knew what the answer was, what would it be? So try sitting there, contemplating that question. If I knew what the answer was, what would it be, as you hold your Brandberg Amethyst, and allow that thought and allow the energy of the crystal to help bring the truth up to the surface so you can understand what's happening within you and around you. Brandberg Amethyst encourages us to act with integrity, commitment, courage, conviction, and discernment. It is really about acting as our highest good. And we always know that when we kind of stoop into those lower levels, when we're not quite in that level, and this can help to lift us back up. Now, one thing I love about Brandberg Amethyst is what we see in here. We see different crystals kind of working together. We've got the purple of the amethyst, we've got the brown of the smoky quartz, all in that clear quartz as well. And so this is really a great amulet for helping to encourage diversity and for allowing us to appreciate the differences of opinion. If you find that you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, or that someone is very different to you and that's triggering something within you, Brandberg Amethyst can be a really great one to kind of lean into and to help you to embrace this difference and to learn and to expand. If you hang out with people that agree with everything exactly like you, then how are you going to grow and come to new thoughts and evolve? Brandberg Amethyst helps lift us up in that way. This is also an extremely healing stone, and it's really good for helping to heal past pain that's happened to you and that is still kind of lingering, maybe from things that have happened in the past. Especially if you have suffered any kind of abuse or even atrocities by maybe a group, a country or a race or a religious group or something like that, and that's really kind of holding you down. This really is a stone that helps you to rise above that and have compassion and try and understand why these people may have done this to you and not allow that pain to drag you down going forward. Now, that doesn't mean that this crystal helps you to say, oh, that's okay, it doesn't matter. But when you're holding the pain, that's at your detriment, not at their detriment, and you can't go forward. In fact, this is such a powerful crystal. If you feel that you have suffered something in a past life, or even heartbreak in a past life, and there's kind of a soul contract that's kind of holding you back in this lifetime, try working with this crystal. And there are some great healers around the world that can actually help you journey back there, or even meditations to help cut those cords and be free, so that you can now go forward with that courage, with that conviction, embracing everyone that is stepping into your life and embracing the new experiences that present themselves each and every day. Brandberg Amethysts are really great healing crystals on so many different levels. Now, if you are sick or having a bit of trouble at the moment, then this is said to speed healing of diseases, of ailments, and injuries. So wearing it on you and then placing it near the site where there may be an injury or something as often as possible can be really quite powerful. Not only does this work on on physical issues, but it can really help with energy workings as well. If you're interested in something such as Reiki, then this can actually help to enhance the energy flow of Reiki healing energy that you're using or directing for yourself or for someone else. Not only is it great for healing of the individual, but also healing of the earth as well. And this really helps us to bring up the kind of clear balance energy of Mother Earth and bring that through our body, but also deal with the disrupted energies in the earth. You may have heard of geopathic stress. Now, this is something that was identified in Germany at first in the 1920s, and it's looking at energy that is kind of disrupted in the earth, maybe from something that's happened within the earth or something that humans have impacted on the earth. Maybe a space, a place where you go walking, or even your home, your land or something, where your hometown may just feel a bit kind of disturbed. And Brandberg Amethyst has been found to be really quite good at helping to settle that energy and recreate peace there as well. If you're worried about things such as radiation or too many phone towers around, then this can be a nice one as well to help to settle that energy and stop you and the earth feeling unbalanced as well. So whenever you or your environment is feeling out of whack, then this is a really great crystal with that kind of yin and yang of that amethyst and that smoky quartz dancing backwards and forwards to helping you find that harmony and find a balanced energy again. Whether you've just scored yourself a brand new Brandberg Amethyst or you've been using yours quite a lot, it's a really good idea to cleanse it to help the crystal come back to its full glory and its full balance. Now, my favorite way to balance this high vibration crystal is with the full moon. Of course, the full moon is when there is a sense of balance on the earth because we have the moon on one side of the earth and the sun directly on the other. That yin and yang are really balanced, and that can be really great for helping that lunar energy shining on this crystal can be really great. So on the night of the full moon or the night either side, pop this out where the moon can shine directly on it, and that will help it to come back to its real full potential. Now, when we're working with it, we can also bring in other gifts from the other kingdoms. I love working with the plant kingdom. Now, I've got a bit of a kind of a different one with this one. I like to work with a bit of a blend, and it's because of those 3 different crystals dancing through the stone. So what I love lavender for amethyst, I love peppermint for clear quartz, and I love myrrh for smoky quartz. So a bit of a blend of lavender, peppermint, and myrrh combined with this can be really great. You can anoint yourself with it, maybe on the third eye, or spritz it around your aura. You can, if you've got a piece of Brandberg that will fit in your diffuser, you can put it in an essential oil diffuser with a little bit of those essential oils as well, or just use those oils. Lavender is obviously very relaxing and helps with the crown chakra. Peppermint is very awakening and helps with the third eye chakra, and myrrh is very grounding and really helps with the base chakra and even down to the earth star chakra as well. So play around with those different oils when working with your Brandberg. When it comes to animals, just like regular amethyst, the owl really comes in strong when I'm working with Brandberg Amethyst. What do owls teach us? Well, if you think about all the children's stories that you read when you were young, and maybe the ones that you read to your children these days, the owl is normally a symbol of wisdom and has been throughout history. In fact, the great goddess Athena had an owl that would sit on her shoulder and whisper anything that she missed, so she was very, very wise. Why is the owl so wise? Well, because he's known to be so quiet. And so Brandberg Amethyst teaches us to go within and to be quiet and to listen. We don't learn as much when we're talking. It's when we're stopping, listening, observing, taking it all in. That's when insights come. And sitting with that owl energy and Brandberg Amethyst can be really quite powerful. Astrologically, I find this crystal resonates really well with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter rules Thursday, so Thursday's your power day, the best day to do any major workings with your Brandberg Amethyst. Now, I'd love to know, have you worked with Brandberg Amethyst before? What's been your experience? There are other crystals that are found around the world that are this kind of combination of the Smoky Quartz, the Amethyst, and the Clear Quartz. And you'll even find in places like Brazil, you get Super 7, where there's 4 other inclusions growing within it. Or even up in Canada, you get Auralite, where there's a whole range of different crystals growing within the amethyst as well. But these particular ones that are gifted to us from Namibia are very, very powerful and very, very equalizing and balancing and harmonizing. And I'd love to hear about your experience as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out and check out this video. I'm Adam Barralet of Crystal Connections. Blessed be.